Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Channel 2S. I am your host, Second Soundwave, and we are back with some more Gundam Breaker 4. And when I say we are back, I really mean you are back, because I never stopped playing this game. I've pretty much done nothing today except eat, sleep, and play Gundam Breaker 4. I have done a little bit of off-stream gaming with this. I have not continued the story mode, however, I have ground out a few of the earlier quests, and because of that, I have unlocked a lot of new pieces. So I have parts from Gundam Seed Destiny, Gundam Wing, G Gundam, tons and tons and tons of parts. So I made myself a Astray custom because, of course, I am a massive, massive Astray fan. Oh, let me see if I can move my mouse to the other window without making that go weird. There we go. Okay. So, let me just make sure my audio levels are okay before we get any further. Make sure my avatar is working correctly. Alright, music levels are good. Microphone levels are good. And we are going to begin. So, I went with a mix of Astray parts on this. It looks like it's pure red frame. Let me jump into the room with this. It looks like it's pure red frame. It's actually not pure red frame. If I go to the blueprint for it, you can see that it's actually a mixture of just whatever Astray parts were most powerful that I had unlocked, because realistically, the red frame parts, the blue frame parts, the green frame parts, they're basically all the same. So because of that, I was able to just take whichever parts I had that were the highest level and had the best stats, and kind of Frankenstein them all together. As I started unlocking some other mobile suits as well, I did make some adjustments. I added some Chaos Gundam legs because he's got a really cool... oh, hey man, Pig, welcome back to the stream. He's got a really cool melee combo with the Chaos Gundam legs, so I added those for sure. Then I added the Savior Gundam's wing binders as a pair of side skirt cannons, because why not? He didn't, just in case he didn't have enough firepower already. And then I also... Before, when I had this is like a secondary version of the build, because the first version I was using the flight unit backpack, and I had the Sword Impulse sword, and I had the Command Gundam's missile pod over the shoulder. But when I upgraded to the Red Dragon pack, I got rid of the stuff on the backpack, and I replaced the Command Gundam missile pod with a pair of the Dual Gundam Assault Shroud's shoulder-mounted missiles instead. So he's gone up a little bit in firepower, still got plenty of melee options, still got plenty of ranged options. And we are just going to dive back in. I did also make this guy here, who's not quite as high performant because I didn't have as many good parts for these Gundams, but I made kind of a mix of the Gaia, the Chaos, the Savior, and the Abyss, because I had a lot of parts from those few Gundams. So I ground out the first couple of quest missions in the game. And if you're playing through this game, I do recommend doing the quest. You get a lot of really good parts from them, and they're a bit higher level than some of the parts you get in the main storyline, so you can get some parts to really upgrade your Gundam through that. So if we go into quests here, the first quest is just some Universal Century stuff. There is a perfect Gundam boss fight at the end, which is pretty cool because you can get some parts from that. And there is a camper in the middle that I've gotten almost all the parts for except for the head, but most of this is just the random Xeon stuff you can get in any other mission. Not really worth it. But Mission 2 has like 95% of the seed suits in it. So the first wave is just a whole bunch of different Astrays, as well as the Strike Rouge IWSP. I've unlocked every part for the Strike Rouge IWSP, except for the actual IWSP parts, so not particularly useful in that regard, but later on in the mission, you fight the Savior, the Gaia, the Chaos, the Abyss. You're able to get a lot of really good parts for those suits, and at the end, you fight the Strike Freedom, the Infinite Justice, and the Destiny, and of course, those are three fantastic mobile suits, and they're reasonably high level for this point in the game, so you're able to get some really good parts from those. Then number 3 is another mission that I ground out a lot. This is basically the 90s Gundam TV anime mission. It's kind of G Gundam, Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz, Victory Gundam, and Gundam X all sort of mashed together into one. So there's like a Wing wave, an X wave, a G Gundam wave, etc. I got a lot of G Gundam parts from this. By the way, they have pretty much the entire Shuffle Alliance in this game. The only one of the main Shuffle Alliance suits I haven't seen yet in this mission is the Maxter Gundam. But they've got the Bolt Gundam, they've got the Dragon, they've got the Rose Gundam, they've got the Shining, the Rising Gundam even. Basically everything you could possibly want from G Gundam is here, even the Death Army suits. The only things I haven't seen yet are I haven't seen the Nobel Gundam, which is a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it's still in the game. I haven't seen the What was it? Oh yeah, the Spiegel Gundam I haven't seen, and I haven't seen the Maxter. But everything else seems to be here. And yeah, the Bulk Gundam I don't think existed as a kit when this game came out, but we have gotten a Bulk Gundam announcement since then, I believe. So I guess I just preemptively assumed that Bandai was going to do all the Shuffle Alliances kits. But yeah, this is a really good mission to do because you get a lot of stuff from Wing, you get a lot of stuff from G Gundam, you get a lot of stuff from Endless Waltz. I need a few more heavy arms parts, but for the most part, I've ground out what I need from this mission. And then the next one after it, I think it's just a boss rush from the description, and I haven't played this one yet. So I haven't done these last two, but these quest missions 2 and 3 for Chapter 1, highly recommended. You're going to get a lot of really good parts from those. And with those parts, I was able to make my customized Astray here. I did base it. I started with just a standard red frame Astray because I love the Astray, and I just kind of added some stuff onto it to make it the way I wanted my Astray to be. And his savior binders do kind of clip down into the floor, but that's why I set it to flight instead of walking, because it means that he can just kind of fly around like that, not have to worry about his side skirts clipping into the void. So there were a couple other things that I noticed about the game. One thing I noticed is that there's no way to switch which side of your body the shield is on. So if there's a mobile suit like the gold frame of Matsumina, where it carries its shield on the opposite side, that shield is just built into the arm. So you can't use the Amatsumina's shield on other characters, and you can't use other shields with the... Or no, you can use other shields with the Amatsumina. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Wait, am I in online mode? Who the hell is this? Where did this come from? I'm sorry. I completely forgot what I was talking about because I have no idea what this is. Gunpla name, something in Japanese. Individual score ranking first prize mobile suit. Okay. I see. Well, I'm gonna... Can I switch it back to mine? There we go. Okay. I don't know what was going on there, but... Oh yes, the shield. So if you have a suit like the... If you have a suit like the full armor Thunderbolt Gundam as well, where it's got shields on both arms, you can't really... That kind of gets in the way of using normal shields with them. So I do wish there was a way to have shields on either both arms or have a shield on the left arm, kind of pick where the shield is placed. I think that would have been a really big improvement to the game. And also, on top of that, I did discover a couple cool things as well. So, last time we were playing around with the diorama mode, someone in the comments wanted to know if there were more damaged pieces than just the two that you see in the space diorama. So when you go in the space diorama, there's a blown up torso for Azaki Warrior, and I've placed my two guys here. So I've got an older build. This is the original build of my Astray that I was talking about, where I had the Command Gundam missile pod, and then I had the flight unit backpack, and then there's my first unit that I used at the beginning. I'm kind of trying to build up this big diorama where every time I have like a major new Gunpla in the story mode, I'm going to add it to this diorama and kind of build it out like it's this whole... So by the time I'm done with the game, I'll have like this whole retrospective of all the Gunpla that I've used. So anyways, there's this damaged part here, and there's a damaged Zaku head, and someone was asking if there were other damaged parts, and there aren't, technically, but it's actually very easy to make your own damaged parts if you want. So over here, you can see I've got a damaged Zaku Warrior arm, and... Okay, apparently it bugged out and didn't save properly because I did make some other adjustments to it that it seems didn't save correctly. So let me quickly show you again what I did here. So what we have going on here is actually a full Zaku Warrior. This is an entire Zaku Warrior. However, I have toggled off visibility for everything except for the arms. So there are visibility settings for every part of the body. So I can show and hide the head, I can show and hide the torso, and I have hidden everything except for the arm. So now, after posing it and positioning it, it looks like just a disembodied arm flying through space. Now, if you want to make it look even better, one thing you can do is add decals. So there's these like overlay patterns that you can add, and some of them are for damage to the mobile suit. So you've got slashes, you've got bullet shots, and I can take one of these, and then this is what I had on it earlier. I just kind of... Huh. Well, why are you not working now? That's weird. You're supposed to be able to place this on the arm kind of like a... Oh, there it is. But it's not... It's not, Oh, this is the one I was using before. That's why it looked different. So yeah, you can place these scars on top of the piece, and then you can kind of keep doing that and layering them to make a damaged version of the arm. So I'm going to do that again with some bullet holes. I'm going to add the double bullet wound here, and I'm going to say those are going to go like up here, there. Okay. And then I'm going to add one more. I'm going to add, let's do a topography effect of, or no, it's in here, I think, the explosion wound. Here we go. And this just gives it like a generally kind of scuffed up look. So I'm going to do that. And then when I switch back to camera mode, we have ourselves a damaged Zaku warrior arm floating around in space. Now, if you want to take this even further, on the back here, oh, that's what happened. So it still has the old decals that I placed. It just misaligned them. So you can see there's the bullet holes that I placed the first time, but for some reason it transposed them to the back of the arm. So that seems to be a little bit of a bug. Hopefully they figure that out later. But if you want to make your arm look even better, there is a piece you can add. I think it's a background object or an effect. No, it's a background object. It is for a damaged region. And if you take a damaged region, it basically looks like a blown off piece of a joint. So you can take this part, let's rotate it up a little bit, and you can attach it. I can rotate it. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. You can rotate this and kind of maybe lift it up a little. Like that. Kind of push it in. I might need to rescale this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust size. I'm going to shrink this down a little. There we go. I really love the controls for this. It's super fluid. It's very easy to just kind of have an idea and just sort of, you have the tools to just very quickly bring that idea to life. So now we have this extra joint piece, and that just makes, there we go. That just makes it look a little bit more like a blown off arm. You can see the like bits of like debris and wiring kind of coming out of it. And now you have a very nice looking, just damaged Zaku arm floating through space. Can you make the Blitz Gundam that version Nicole ran through the sword? Yes, you can. Someone actually posted that on Twitter. So you can take the arm off the Blitz Gundam and absolutely place a sword through it. In fact, not only did someone do that in... Let me just save this real quick. Not only did someone do that in the diorama mode, they actually found a way to make it playable. So I'm going to jump back into the builder mode, because there's actually something kind of cool that I discovered last time. It was kind of combination cool and weird, because I was playing around with the grays, and the grays in this game doesn't have a backpack piece, and it's not supposed to have a backpack. However, I couldn't seem to find a way to display the grays without a backpack, because there was no option to remove the pack. Like, there's equip with the default colors, adjust, and label, but no option to fully remove the backpack. And it turns out what you're supposed to do is you go to adjust, and then you toggle off the visibility here. And that's how you're supposed to remove the backpack. So from a functionality standpoint, from a stats standpoint, I think the backpack still exists there. However, you're not going to actually see it. So if you want your kit to not have a backpack, that's how you do it. And for the whole Blitz Gundam thing, I don't actually know how they did that, because there doesn't seem to be a way to toggle the visibility of the arm. I'll have to go and rewatch that clip and see what they did. Any transparency for actual cutoff or hole? No, there's just surface damage. So you can have the bullet holes on the surface, you can have the slash marks on the surface. That seems to be about as far as you can take it from what I've seen. So now that I've got a decently high level of Stray, I think we're going to jump back into the story. So we're starting Chapter 2 now. We did Chapter 1. I actually tried playing a couple more missions on hardcore mode now that I have some higher level parts, and it's not that bad. It's actually pretty manageable. But when you're a little bit under leveled for hardcore mode, you don't get as high of a score, and while you get higher level parts, you don't get as many parts, because having those really long high damage combos, that's what gets you more parts. So at this point in the game, I'm more interested in getting more parts than higher level parts, since I already have some decent high level parts for my main Gundam, so we're going to be sticking to standard mode difficulty. Okay, so Chapter 2, Mission 1, here we go. Do MS have different turn speed or different speed? I believe there is a speed stat, but I haven't noticed too much of a difference from unit to unit because these are all very low-level suits at this point. Okay, so I remember this mission from the beta test. It's interesting to see how much has changed from the beta because there's missions that were in the beta that were kind of more spread out in the final game, and there's extra units that weren't in the beta. Like when I played the beta version of the first mission, I don't remember seeing Zaku warriors. I don't remember seeing Jins, so they definitely did some tweaking since then. But the cutscenes so far have been pretty much the same. Yeah, like in the beta, this was the first time you see Mr. Gunpla. He just kind of shows up out of nowhere here. Reaction status best for this melee combo needs. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so Mr. Gunpla's really good. Meister Jin's winning streak. Okay. So I guess we're introducing a new character now. First mission, I didn't get S rank in yet. Okay, I guess this is a more difficult one then. Only missions I haven't gotten S rank in are the hardcore ones, because while I can technically beat them, it's not, I can't beat them well enough to get the S rank. Oh, actually, yeah, that reminds me. I found a pretty bad bug in the game, actually, like an actual borderline game-breaking bug. So I was replaying the mission where you're fighting Chaos's team, the one where you unlock your awakening mode. And because I was replaying the mission, I already had access to my awakening. So during that fight, I activated my awakening burst earlier than you were supposed to do in the storyline, and I think it completely broke the mission. Because all of a sudden I couldn't use most of my weapons, none of my opponents could use their weapons either, and we were basically just kind of floating around screen for a while, and the only way that I was able to actually deal damage was by waiting for my OP skills to recharge. So eventually I was able to chip down Chaos's team using the rechargeable OP skills, but aside from that, I was borderline soft-locked into that mission. So that seems like a pretty big issue. I think I saw a couple people mention that in the Steam reviews as well, so hopefully that's something that they fix soon. More tanky enemies that takes more time to kill. Yeah, that's kind of the experience that I've had with hardcore mode so far, is that it's not really harder, they just have higher HP and higher damage enemies. It's the big number kind of hard mode. Deciding between Zabanya and Cherrim legs or both Kshatriya arms for low-cost funnels, but then fell in love with the Rose Gundam left arm. I mean, if you have Zabanya legs and you have Kshatriya arms in the same suit, you are going to have some insane funnel options. Our response to the feel of the game, where we talk about Armored Core Dynasty Warriors, it feels way closer to Dynasty Warriors. This feels like playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam. It's got the much. It doesn't have the we made the game control bad on purpose, so it feels like you're in a giant robot style of gameplay. This is definitely like fast, snappy, like anime arena fighter type of responsiveness. So I personally greatly enjoy this type of game, so I've been enjoying the combat in this a lot. I got some questions comparing GB3 to this game. I don't know how many of those I'll be able to answer because I haven't played GB3 myself, but there's a lot of people in chat that are familiar with it, so they might be able to help you out with that. I missed my GN Beam Saber from GB3 that was basically spin to win. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to unlock those parts later on. There's plenty of 00 suits in this game. The funnels act as Eagle Eye Laser Fire. Most funnels cost 1 EX, but the Strike Freedom Backpack is a speed reaction buff with funnels. Yeah, I saw that. I've played around a little bit with the Strike Freedom parts because I don't have everything from that Gundam, but I've got enough of it that I can kind of get a feel for some of his skills, and they're cool, but they aren't really as compatible with my Astray build, so I'll use them for something else later on. Alright, so this is going to be a higher difficulty mission. Let's see how this goes. Wonder if AC kits will get in the game? Not a chance. I don't think we're going to see crossovers of kits from other IPs, but I would like to see some of the IP-less Bandai models appear in this game. Like, if we could get some 30-minute missions weapons or add-on parts, I think that would be really cool. Like, if they just did a little DLC pack that was some builders parts from various 30-minute mission sets, I would really like to see that. And I think that that would be a reasonable thing for them to add, since it's not like it needs any sort of, like, licensing deal or anything. So I got one rifle and one machine gun. I've already got a... Yeah, okay, this definitely feels a little bit higher level opponents than the previous missions. I already have a lot of Gray's parts, so I'm not going to be too concerned about trying to grab those, but I would like to get some higher level Gujion and Kimura bits, so I'm going to see if I can grab some of these. Also, there's these things called, I think they're called break boosters or build boosters, and if you can activate one of them before a mission, which unfortunately I forgot to do this time, I highly recommend it because it basically triples the amount of parts that you get from kills. And every time you get an S rank clear in a mission, you get another one, so as long as you get an S rank clear, it's basically free parts. So for any missions that you know you can S rank, I absolutely recommend using I think it's called a break booster or a build booster, the items that you get for S rank clears in order to get more parts. Like, see how right here, I'm really only getting like 0 to 1 parts per kill? If I was using a break booster, I would be getting like 3 to 5 parts per kill. It's insane the amount more you get. I love this turns into Top Gear with Tamiya and Airfix kits joining it. Oh, dude, it would be crazy if we had like a full like crossover game like this where you just have just all of these like, oh, Astaroth, cool. Just every possible type of model kit crossover. You've got ships, you've got tanks, you've got other mecha. Ah, come on, get over here. Oh yeah, I love that melee combo with the Chaos legs. It's so cool. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get some Gujion parts. Maybe not. Yeah, I really should have used a break booster before this mission. We'd be getting a lot more drops from this. Missions have specific S-rank parts rewards? Yeah, they do. But as far as I could tell, it seems like most of them give you a break booster as an S-rank reward, because every time that I use one, the number of them that I have never goes down. Dunbind and Gundam Breaker when? Yeah, exactly. Have some Dunbind kits, some Dragonar kits, some Macross kits. Just completely break international copyright law for Gundam Breaker 4. I mean, dude, there's already probably people making Thomas the Tank Engine customs. I guarantee you someone's working on one right now. Oh, hey, more Gundam X suits. That's cool. There's nothing in this mission that I super need in terms of parts. I mean, it would be nice to have more high-level versions of some of these. Oh! Okay, I guess that's another one of those in-universe glitches. Unlike the actual glitch that I experienced with the Awakening mode, which unfortunately was not part of the storyline. Ah, crap. He walked just out of the way of it. Damn it. I misjudge the distance for some of these melees sometimes. There we go. I love that, like, the Astray basically has, like, his own bootleg version of the Burning Finger. So you can just use that for dealing with guys, and it's pretty effective. Alright. Where are they? Oh, okay. Guess that was enough to take him out. Oh, X Divider. Okay, I don't have any X Divider parts yet. Hang on. Let me see if I can get you. Oh, at least that got me over to him. Okay. Yeah. You get a lot more parts from this when you use a break booster. It feels so weird to me now fighting without one, because I'm like, why are there not a dozen pieces flying off of this Gundam when I destroy them? Alright, so... most of these are suits that I've already finished. I've already got a full Leo, I've already got a full Serpent. I think I've got a full Gundam X as well, but... Yeah, if I can grab stuff like the harmonica shield for the double X, that'd be really cool. Oh, hey, Vertigo. In fact, I have this exact kit of the Vertigo. I have the old 1/100 Vertigo model. It is not a very good kit. I was originally thinking, hey, this is going to not be great, but at least it's going to be kind of cool in some ways, maybe. And it just ended up being really underwhelming. It feels really hollow. It feels really cheap. Unfortunately, as tempting as they are, I really wouldn't recommend the old Gundam X high grades. Even if your standards are low, they're still going to be kind of meh. Best is to buy the kits in the shop and check their OPX possible burst skills. I don't buy kits in the shop a ton because they're usually at a really low level. Like I bought Savior in the shop and it was all level 1 parts, but just by grinding that one quest mission with the Seed and Destiny units, I was able to get a lot of like level 4 and level 5 parts. Oh, this is the Unicorn boss fight. Oh, I remember this one from the demo. I had a lot of trouble with this. Okay. I've got way better parts now than I did for the Unicorn in the demo, though, so maybe we're going to be okay. Yeah, I can just hit him from afar with some of my skills. Oh, yeah. I love how if you have multiple types of missiles on your suit as different builders parts, you can actually chain them together. Ah, okay, so I guess that breaks shield eventually. Ah, crap, too far away. Okay, he's just using his Vulcans. That's not going to be too hard to deal with. That did some damage. I would have, like... Whoop, get out of the way. Okay. Big old boss fight burst. Okay, there. We got his legs out. That's good. Ah, crap. I thought I got my shield out in time. Damn it. Just directly tanked that straight to the head. I don't actually know if that works on bosses or not. Ah, crap. Wait, what? Oh, I used the wrong move there. Okay. And let's see if we can hit him with some missiles. There we go. Ah, crap. There's like a 1.5 long delay before you can pull up your guard after you stop moving. I wish it was a little more responsive in that sense, but I guess they want to punish you for not properly predicting attacks and guarding too late. Get out of the way. Okay. There. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh no, oh no, he's going Dark Souls on us. Oh yeah, that got him. That'll get him. He's down to 2 bars now. He's probably going to have a new phase with some new weapons now. Ah, crap. Fell for it again. Oh, it's just Vulcans. Oh. Reasonably damaging Vulcans. Wait. Oh. I keep confusing the right and left bumper for the OP and EX skills, and I end up activating the wrong attack. Alright, we're on our final bar. He's missing an arm. We should be good. crap. Come on. Ah, crap. Damn it. That was the worst time to do that. And he's dead. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Also, welcome to stream, everyone. Sorry if I haven't been interacting with the chat much. I've been kind of focused on the fight, but that wasn't too bad. I've got a much higher level, higher power suit than I did when I did that in the demos, so Unicorn went down pretty easy. I can tell from gameplay, me not getting an S rank in the mission was a skill issue. Part of it's a skill issue, part of it's just parts. Like, I have some higher level parts than I theoretically should at this point because I've been playing some of the hardcore difficulty missions. Which is tedious to do, and I don't necessarily recommend it, but you do get some strong parts out of it. The Astray clan I joined is by Custom Strike Freedom Funnel Crazy, a development unit of Strike, which Strike has been using as a basis for neutral Strays. You are accepted. We love our Strikes and Strike Freedoms here in the Astray clan. Alright, so we got another... Oh, cool. This is a lot higher level than the Twin Maces that I have, so that's nice. What is this? Astaroth's cannon, I think? It looks like the... I was going to say the Zuda gun, but I think this is from the Astaroth, because we were mostly fighting IBO stuff there. Yeah, there's a high-level Astaroth head. Nice. Yeah, the Kimaris parts are just kind of level 1, level 2. The leveling for some of these parts seems to be all over the place. Sometimes you get level 5 parts, and they don't get level 1 parts in the same mission. I think I already had the X torso. I guess I didn't have the Serpent torso. Okay, that's nice. The Astaroth arms would be really nice to have for customs. And these are the non-machine gun versions of the Serpent arms, which are not the ones I need. I need the versions of the Serpent arms with the double Gatlings, but that doesn't seem to be what we dropped this time. So... Barbatos 6th form arm. Okay, so I saw this on another part before, and I'm not sure what it is. What does... See my cursor on the screen? The picture of the Barbatos's head right here, there's like a little blue icon in the upper right-hand corner of it, and I cannot figure out what that means. So if anyone knows what that is, I would appreciate some enlightenment in that regard. Okay, so we got some Gougion legs. Oh, pretty high-level Astaroth legs. That's nice. Once you unlock Synthesize, the grind will be less painful. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't unlocked yet in terms of like upgrading and enhancing parts. So whatever level the parts are at right now when I get them is the level that I have to use them at. So I'm mostly sticking with specific parts that I have at a high level. Shin, we're not that far in. We're in the first mission of the second chapter. So we completed chapter 1. Off screen, I did some of the quests to gather some more parts, and we're starting chapter 2 today. Don't figure it out myself, but I think that's the quest reward if you finish an S rank. Maybe. I've only noticed it a couple times, but oh hey, we got Gougion rebake legs. That's cool. Oh, there is a backpack for the Greys. Okay, I guess I was completely off mark then, because I saw these pieces on the legs for the Greys when I was building with it, and I assumed that that's just where they went, but I guess they have it as a backpack as well. And there's the shield for the Astaroth. Okay. Good parts, good parts. I'm building for aesthetics. Yeah, you can build for aesthetics, but this early in the game, you're probably better off building for stats, because once you get through these first couple of chapters, you're going to get the ability to upgrade the parts you want to perform at a high level, but at this point, you kind of have to use what you can get. So, I think my Gundam's good enough at this point. I don't think he needs any upgrades, so I'm going to jump straight into the next story mission. Although, actually... I kind of want to put some Destiny wings on him since I've got them, so we're going to jump into customization and make a few tweaks. If you redo the story quest again, you can see the reward for it, and if it's the quest reward, it'll have the blue icon. Okay, I see. So, backpack. Let's filter by Destiny, which we already are. I want the Destiny Gundam backpack. Oh, it's even higher level, too. Okay. That's pretty cool. I love how my Astray custom here is like almost something that could be canon inside the Seed universe, because it's all using Cosmic Era parts. And also, Lo is the exact kind of guy who would just like find a pair of chaos legs on the black market and attach them to his Astray just because. As far as I'm concerned, this is an official Astray variant. Yeah, let's make the connection point here red so it matches with the rest of the Gundam better. There we go. Do a level 1 1-star part speedrun to the whole story. First of all, that would be impossible, and secondly, it wouldn't be a speedrun because once you get to the later missions, it would take you forever to get through them, because if you guys remember the 20-minute Hashimal experience from the first stream, that is what the entire game would be like if you were playing with level 1 1-star parts. It might theoretically be possible. In fact, it probably is possible because your allies scale up to match the difficulty of the mission, but it's not something that I would want to attempt. Not because it's hard, but just because it would be unbelievably tedious. Okay, so this is the one we just cleared. Oh, I see. I think you were right. Yeah, the Barbatos 6 form head was the S rank clear part. And that also gave us the builder's parts for the form 6 shoulders. Yeah, as you can see with the little stars next to the names of the enemy units here means that I have all of the parts for that mobile suit, so with how many of those are starred, I don't really feel like I need to play that mission much more to grind for parts, so we're just going to jump right into 7 here. Recommended parts level 8. That's a little bit above where I am right now, but I think we should be able to manage. So this time I am going to use a brake booster. And you're going to see just how many more parts I get from this. The GM color scheme is pretty cool looking. Actually, there's a lot of unexpectedly cool color schemes in here. I think the Dom Tropin and the Dom Tropin Desert type color schemes look really good. I found that the... what was the other one that worked really well? There was a couple that I found that really surprised me. One was the Dom Tropin. And I think the other one might have been... Oh, man, I wish I remember. Oh, yeah, it was the Gyaradoga. The Gyaradoga's colors look really, really good. It's got like the dark green with the yellowish orange accents. Love the way that one looks. Yeah, you get the shoulders regardless of whether you get an S rank or not. That's just... Oh, wait, I didn't get an S rank. Yeah, that's because the shoulder builders parts are not for S rank. That's just for generally completing the mission. Ooh, new character. Okay. I swear to God, if this is another Lin clone, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, weird color scheme, but we'll hear her out. Okay, good. New character. So this is the really soft-spoken, hyper-polite anime girl. Something tells me she's gonna be that trope where she's like the really quiet, reserved girl, but she absolutely loses her shit when she's fighting and just goes completely insane. Like, what's her name? That one pilot from the SD Gundam G Generation games, that's literally that exact thing. I guarantee you that's what she's gonna be. She's gonna be all nice and polite outside of the game, and then as soon as we like get into a battle, she's just gonna turn to a complete psychopath. That is the character we are looking at right now. Yes, Manpig has found his type. He's found his waifu. Oh, what do you mean I look easy to scam? The fuck are you talking about? Lin is using the Gundam F91 backpack. Oh, Jestas, those are new. Cool. And Stark Jigen, alright, we're getting some unicorn stuff now. Yeah, look at how many parts came out of that Stark Jigen now that I have a break booster applied. Like, every single unit's giving me some sort of drop, and most of them are giving me 2 or 3. I absolutely recommend using the break boosters. Oh, Unicorn himself, okay. Wait, where'd my... Oh, my melee combo... Crap, I just realized I forgot to fix my EX and OP moves after I applied the Destiny backpack. I'm literally missing a ton of weapons right now. I'm not able to use anything that's on the Destiny wings because I forgot to change my skills. Crap, okay. So we're going into this a little at a handicap right now. We'll see how this works out. Oh, Rose and Zulu, okay. I see a Kshatriya back there as well. I keep instinctively wanting to go to my left button X for the melee combo, and it's just not there. I still have the Chaos combo, at least. So I basically have to rely on my regular melee only, which is not ideal. But we should be okay. I say as I juggle the Kshatriya into oblivion. I have a feeling we'll be doing just fine. As long as I don't completely whiff my massive Garobi attack that should not be that easy to avoid. There we go. That was cool. Literally blew him apart. Oh, Sinanju. Hell yeah. Gotta get some Sinanju. I'm gonna replay this mission quite a bit because I want to get more of these. I want to get more of these unicorn parts. Yeah. I still use the Jesta gun until I get the build at one post game. Yeah, Jesta's got some cool guns. I especially like the machine gun and the Jesta cannon. It's just such a cool gun design. 2S is basically piloting a Destiny Astray. Yeah, pretty much. I've basically got the Astray from that one Gundam-based Korea exclusive. Oh, these are just Zaku's. Lame. I've got so many Zaku parts. I do not need more. Oh, wait, these are mine layers. Never mind. I actually do need that. Alright, alright. Never mind. I forgive the Zakus for being boring. They're actually the Zakus that I want to... They're actually the Zakus that I want to collect. Oh, and this is the Garma Zaku, not the Char one. Okay, so these are both new... These are both new Zaku variants. Watch me get only the generic parts that aren't actually unique for them. Like I get Zaku Mind Layer legs. Or like Garma Zabi's arms, where it's just like, who cares? That kept happening to me with the Strike Rouge, because there's the Strike Rouge IWSP and the Strike Rouge Hattori, and I fought both several times, and every single time, I never get the cool backpacks, I never get the cool IWSP shield. I just get the generic recolor parts of the regular Strike Gundam, so a little bit annoyed about that. Kind of wish I got better drops from those, but I'll just keep grinding at them until I get it. But yeah, notice just the insane amount of parts that I'm getting now. I definitely should have used a break booster for the last mission. MG Strike Rouge Hattori in this game, but not HD. Yes, but that's okay because it seems like they based these off of if they have any sort of kit, you know, master grade or high grade, they still count. Ooh, Gelgoos. I don't have Gelgoog parts yet. Definitely gonna want to grab you guys. I always try to go for the little grunts before I go for the major opponent, because once you kill the main guy with the big health bar, all the others despawn. So it's always good to make sure you're grabbing as many parts that you want from the others as you can, because all of these support guys despawn once he gets killed. So now that it seems like everything else is gone, now I'm going to focus on him. Okay. So now we can move on. Yes, they did do a gun barrel at retail. That was quite a surprise. Non-zero chance Hattori is an option part set? Yeah. I guarantee you, like, if we got... Considering we just got the gun barrel strike and the Cavalier pack, I guarantee you, like, at some point within the next couple waves of option parts, we're going to get the IWSP and the Hattori. They absolutely are going to do it. Those are two of the most iconic striker packs. Oh, sweet, Super Fumina. I can't wait to not customize her because they completely crippled your ability to do anything with her. Wait, who are these other suits? Oh, Bill Burning. Oh, I'm. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm focusing on Bill Burning here, because I definitely want Bill Burning parts. I love the Bill Burning Gundam. I don't talk about it much, but it is probably one of my favorite Gundams of all time. I just love the... I don't love, like, Build Try as, like, a show, but I love the aesthetic of the Build Burning Gundam. It's just such an appealing-looking Gundam. I already liked the Impulse Gundam, and it basically just takes the Impulse and makes it even cooler. Lightning Gundam's always really cool to have as well, so... Ah, crap. Walked right into his combo. Oh, damn it, I thought that would lift me up over the edge. Come on. There you go. Nope. I wish the A to drop out of the sky was a little more reliable, because it seems like sometimes it works and sometimes it just boosts me up higher, so I kind of wish there was a little bit more of a reliable way to do that. Alright. Let's focus on the unmodifiable lady. Ah, crap. That move is so easy to whiff. Crap. Damn it. Wasted that move. Whiffed that one again. Let's see if I can get her with the missiles. There we go. The missiles have a pretty good break value, so you're usually able to get a lot of parts out of them. People have already made abominations at the edge of comprehension. Yes, I've seen at least one of those. I think I know what you're talking about. And it kind of just proves the point of how stupid it was for them to cut out your ability to recolor Fumina, because even with those limitations in place, nobody was stopped from making their own horrific monstrosities. The airdrop is basically tap. If any movement input was added, it becomes a jump. The game has a delayed or at time misinput. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I kind of get the input for it. It's just that I wish there was a more reliable way to get that, like, airdrop effect, because it's kind of an important maneuvering tool to have, and I wish it was a little more... I wish the execution for it was a little more reliable. People will always find a way to make porn. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why the whole, like, hyper-aggressive filter thing is so stupid, because anytime you do that, people always find a way around it, right? Like, if you have, like, the system that this game does, where instead of having, like, voice chat communication or text chat communication, you just have stock phrases, people will find ways to use those phrases in, like, really, like, passive-aggressive ways. So that it's like saying that you're shit, but they'll, like, say, like, wow, good job, like, really sarcastically, so they find a way to use it anyways. Or, like, with, I think with Smash Bros. Ultimate, they disabled your ability to do taunts in multiplayer, but then people would just teabag anyways by mashing the crouch button. So, like, no matter, anytime you try to do something like that, like, yeah, it kind of helps, but it also doesn't really, because people just find a way around it. Like, even with the word filter, I'm sure there's plenty of ways to get around that as well, but it makes it a pain in the ass for people that just want to give their Gundam a normal name, like, you know, Assassin Gundam or Death Scythe Hell, so... Oh, we got a whip weapon now, nice. We can make a BDSM Fumina. Oh, it's the Camphor Chain Mine, awesome. That's actually one of the few parts I was missing from Camphor. Got the Dryson's Beam Axe, knife. Nice. Okay. We got the Unicorn Beam Magnum. Oh, we got the Sinanju's Rifle Bazooka combo. Nice. Char's Gelgoog Rifle. Lightning Gundam Rifle. Okay, we got a Jesta head. Stark Vegan head. Frozen Zulu head. Dryson head. Man, I love the Dryson, too. That's such a cool mobile suit. I love those, like, helicopter blade funnels that it has on the back. I wish more mobile suits had that gimmick. The Gelgoog head. Oh, and we got the Build Burning head. Look at that. Look at how, like, aesthetically pleasing that head is. Like, it has, like, yes, very standard Gundam stylistic elements, but it takes the standard look and it like perfectly executes it. I love everything about the design of this Gundam. Why do I have the mobile suit for you? It's called the Guest Bent. Yeah, I know the Guest Bent has it too. That's why I like the Guest Bent as well. The Gespa and the Drysen are like the only two things in existence that use those blade funnels. We got a Kshatriya torso, that's pretty cool. And thanks to the new part scaling feature, it's actually proportionate to the rest of our model. So if we want to use this with our standard straight parts, we can just shrink down the torso and we'll be good to go. I PTSD that one video where the guy throws a Drysen on the ground. Yeah, I remember that one. Now, Bandai, if maybe you can reduce the repeating pieces like those annoying Zaku's. To be fair, I think I'm noticing as I go further into this game that for some of those suits that have redundant pieces, they do actually only give you unique pieces for the new parts. So, for example, the Launcher Strike Gundam, I've never gotten, like, Launcher Strike legs or a Launcher Strike torso. It just uses the standard parts, and the only new Launcher parts are the one arm and the backpack. So I think they do actually accommodate for that better than I thought, where for those small variants like that and the Zaku Mine Layer or the Zaku with the missile pods and the legs, the parts that are literally identical, they don't actually count as new pieces. So that is something. But you still have, like, the recolored suits like the G3 Gundam that have different stats, so it is what it is. Ultimately, it's not as big of an issue as I thought it was, and something I'm kind of okay with. Ooh, Sinanju torso. Oh, the Toad's Ritter has those blades too? Okay, well, that's another reason to get the Toad's Ritter. Yeah, like, look at this. Zaku Mine Layer torso. Literally just the normal Zaku torso with black hoses. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Oh, look, and the same torso again in a slightly different color scheme. I'm so glad I've got all these exciting new parts. G3 Gundam torso. Wow. The RX-78 torso in slightly different colors with no unique skills. We got the Build Burning torso, at least. Again, absolute S-tier aesthetic. Could have saved in assets and on load, maybe adding more units. I think part of it is that it probably has to do with how the parts are treated when they're on standard Gundams, and maybe they need to have, like, a different default color scheme if they're on a recolored suit. I don't know. I'm sure there's some, like, programming reason for why it had to be that way. And the store highlights which piece the kit has. Yeah, it does. We got Stark Jigen arms. That's cool. Oh, we got Justa. I didn't even notice those were Justa cannons. I thought they were just normal Justas, but we got some cannon arms. Kshatriya arm. Nice. Drysen arm. Delgyug. Build Burning Gundam again. And I was going to say, like, a disembodied woman arm, but that's actually pretty robotic looking, so I could probably integrate that pretty well with other parts. Too bad we didn't get the Super Fumina head, because that is objectively the best piece of the model. Okay, so we got a matching set of Stark Jigen and Justa Cannon arms, nice, and Drysen arms. I'm really glad we got a pair of them, because that's something I've been running into sometimes, is that I want to use a certain set of arms with a model, but I only have the arm for one side, so I'm glad we got matching pairs for those. Same thing with the Gogug arms. Yeah, the shoulder is a little human, but for the most part, it looks pretty mechanical. Like, there's not any, like, exposed skin or anything, it's just, like, a white sleeve. Stark Jigen, like, man, I basically got, like, 90% of a Stark Jigen and Justa Cannon at this point. That's great. And the Drysen. Awesome. I wouldn't have to do as much grinding on that as I thought. Yeah, again, Zaku Mine Layer legs. Absolutely identical. The Gyeokyug legs. Lightning Gundam. Okay. Yakdoga. I do not recall fighting a Yakdoga, but okay. Oh, because that's the clear bonus. Never mind. I was like, how did that get in there? There's a Justa backpack. No Justa Cannon backpack, unfortunately. We got the Stark Jigen backpack, the Drysen. Oh yeah, there's those funnels. OP Skill Tri-Blade. I'm definitely going to use those. Mine Layer backpack. Thank you. That's the one good part of that kit. We got the Lightning Gundam backpack. Are the Build Divers Breaker Battle Lock kits in this game? Almost all of them are Blaze Lock. Almost everything from Breaker Battle Log is in this game. Because a lot of the characters return for the story, most of their main units are here. So we got the Blazing Gundam, the Helios, the Perfect Strike Freedom, and a couple others that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. But there's a lot of Breaker Battle Log rep in here. Not as much divers specifically, though. I don't think there's a ton of Build Divers. We did get the Armed Armor DE. That's pretty cool. Okay. I have tried to make an SD yet, Dipper. I made an SD Night Gundam and kind of Command Gundam Fusion, because those were the only two SDs I had. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's not super high level, but it's fun enough. And wow, expectations subverted. She didn't flip out during combat. I was really expecting that. She really is just the quiet, polite Ojo-sama, I guess you call her.
ガンプラバトルは GB4 が初め。初心者だったの？とてもそうは思い。ベータテストの初期からプレイさせていただいていましたし、お稽古事は常に全力で臨むようにしつけられ。お稽古事、もしかしてシーナってすごい往生。本日はありがとうございました。それではこれに。あ、ちょっと待って。よかったらうちのクランに入らない？
Honestly, I was looking into the Dragon King SD kit. Now, if I could find the super rare, no longer production Dragon King SD kit, is that the Knight Superior Dragon, or are you talking about something else? Because I know that kit's pretty crazy looking, the one that's all bright gold. I think there was, I can't remember if it was Robot Spirits or Soul of Shigoken or some like big fancy like mecha figure line made a normal proportion version of that looked super cool, but it was like $300 or $400. But there is, I know for sure there is a figure out there somewhere of a standard proportion Knight Superior Dragon. No, it wasn't a resin kit, it was a figure. I remember seeing it at like a Tamashii Nations event or something. It was an actual straight up figure. Like one of those big fancy figures with like the die-cast parts and the LEDs and everything in it. I just don't remember specifically who made it. I'm gonna turn off the fan. Let me make sure NVIDIA's audio's on so I'm not blasting you with fan noise. Go. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. Let me also just quickly check something else, and that looks okay. All right. Knight Superior Dragon, yeah. That one that in the kit line with the Gun Genesis, which is the SD kit but expensive AF. So, first things first, I'm going to go in here, and I am going to fix my backpack so I actually have EX skills. Oh, hey, 2S, I'm doing well. This is our second Gundam Breaker stream. We're starting Chapter 2 of the story mode. Okay, so there's the Beam Sabers. That's the cannon I already have. That's the Destiny backpack. Wings of Light. Temporary allows high-speed combat. I'll try that one in training mode, but I don't know how helpful that's going to be to my fighting style. Is there anything else here that I could add? Oh yeah, the Arden Light. I think I'd rather have the Arden Light than the Vulcans. The Vulcans aren't really useful. Let's give this a shot. I'm building a... Hold on. Are you... Let me check the stream real quick. You're building a PG Gal Gaigar kit and your fingers hurt so bad? Is that like a typo, or are you actually building some like third-party PG Gal Gaigar? Oh, it's a knockoff. Okay, gotcha. So is it like PG level detail, or is it just really big? Let's try these Wings of Light. Okay, yeah, so it's just like a stat boost. Yeah, I mean, these types of moves are usually... Oh, and I get Wings of Light when I burst. That's cool. Those types of moves are usually pretty good. I just don't like using them as much as moves that give me actual attacks, so I'll probably switch that out for something else. Okay, so yeah, that's the Destiny Gundam's Garobi, and then that's the Savior one. Okay, it's just a one-hit sword. Oh, better than nothing. And then the missiles. And then the legs. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to switch out the Wings of Light for something else. So I'm going to replace those with the Beam Sabers. Oh yeah, that's better. I missed having my melee combo there. There we go. Okay, yeah. I like this configuration. Do I want to add any of the new parts to it? Let's see. Sort by new order. Oh, because I have it set to Destiny only, that's why. So, ooh, I do like that build Burning Head. I do like that build Burning Head. The specs are pretty low compared to this straight one, though. Not too bad. I might go with it. Yeah, I might shift some of these depending on what the stats are on my build burning parts. This is only level 2. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say I would have completely shifted over from a stray to build burning if these parts were higher level. Thanks to certain plastic models and their factors, I don't have GB4 and might not for a while. Yeah, sometimes choices have to be made. That is a cool torso, but I don't know if it really fits with this. What do we got for arms? I do have pretty high-level build burning arms, although those don't really fit with the missile pods. I can give him a Super Fumina arm. How the Gogoog arms look? Not really good for a Gundam. Oh my god, look at those Kshatriya arms. But you know what? You know what I can do? I can actually scale them if I want to. I'm not going to do it right now because I like the arms that I have on it and I don't want to reset them, but that is a really welcome feature that they added. Maybe Lightning Gundam legs? No, I really like the melee combo that comes with the Chaos legs. Super Fumina's backpack is literally just the powered GM backpack, but tiny. Ooh, I can give him the Drysen funnels, though it makes the body look kind of awkward without the wings. I don't know if I like that. Yeah. I think I'll stick with the configuration I got right now. I don't think Kshatriya repairs in the game, no. I just went online in this game for the first time. Big mistake. Had to fight a mega-sized grandpa while way underleveled. Was that in, like, the multiplayer mode? Because I think the multiplayer scales to... I don't know who the multiplayer difficulty scales to, but I think it scales to, like, one of the person that's in charge of the clan or something. But as long as you survive, you get, like, the high-level XP and parts and everything, so it can still be worth it. Okay. Let's jump into a new mission. So is that the one we did this one? So this was a bunch of IBO stuff. This gave us unicorn stuff. That'll be worth coming back to for a grind. And then we got the continuation of the story. So now Tao's going to be acting strange. Well, Tao is already a strange guy, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, well now I'm too cold. How come we don't have Elephant Guy? I mean, we can. You can take a Bear Guy and you can put a Juwagyu head on it. I just haven't unlocked the Juwagyu head yet. It's literally the only part of the Juwagyu I don't have, and there's so many Gundams like that in the game right now where I have every part of them except for, like, the single most recognizable part. I have everything for the Strike Rouge except for the Atori pack. I have everything for the Juwagyu except for the head. It took over 24. Yeah, that's Angel Ray. That's pretty much the exact same experience that I had when I tried a hardcore version of the mission with the Hashimal. It took me 20+ minutes to beat the Hashimal boss. I did get some really powerful parts out of it, though.
ちのクランは初心者ばかりやしね。
頑張る。
おお、頼もしい。まあほんまにすぐ成長したいんやったらベテランプレイヤーを読んで習った方がええんやろうけどね。でもベテランの人って上から目線で圧が強そうやろ。僕そういうの苦手やねんな。でも
上から目線。
ほら偉そうな言い方してきたり相手を見下したりとか。
それって。
せやね。でちゃうちゃう、一般論やでなあ。
Wait, did I forget to use a brake ticket? I don't think I did. I clicked the right stick. I think I used one. Hang on. Where's the I could skip after this event plays out. I'm gonna check and make sure that I actually have a brake ticket active, because I might have actually forgotten one.
マイスターも映像で見る限りとりあえずこのリリにもさっき教えた。
分かった。
Let me see if we got the ticket or not. I don't know if I'm using a brake booster or not. I'm gonna retire just to be sure, because I definitely want to make sure I have one. And if you retire without, if you retire while using one, I don't think it burns the ticket. No, it doesn't. I still have 6. Okay, so just to be sure, I'm pretty sure I had one, but just to be absolutely certain, I'm gonna make sure that I actually use one here. Oh, hey, Yuki, welcome to the stream. I like that little detail of the wings opening up on the Destiny when he launches. Yeah, it's mostly a stray with Chaos Gundam legs and the Destiny backpack. Oh, hey, speaking of Astrays. I already have a lot of Astray and Jin parts, so this isn't going to be super useful to me, but I'll go ahead and grab them for the XP anyways. I'm assuming at some point in the future there's some sort of way that I'll be able to, like, convert my tons and tons of duplicate parts into new materials or something. Okay, I do actually need gold frame, because the gold frame, I have everything from the gold frame except for the backpack, so hopefully I get the backpack from this. And I did not. Okay, cool. Wow, a lot of parts from that Jin. This is definitely would have been a more exciting fight for me if I didn't already get all the Astray parts that I needed from the quest mode. Yeah, just strike freedom again. These are all suits that I already have. Oh, wrong button again. There we go. I'll let them take care of the Astrays. I don't really need more Astray parts. Missiles have a lot of break damage. I missed the break damage stat. Usually have that in all my pieces of GB3. Yeah, missiles are really good for breaking parts off. I should be using them more often, actually. Also, I discovered there's like a manual aim mode where you press like the left trigger and the left button, and it kind of. Oop. That was the wrong time to use that move. There we go. Where you press left trigger and left button, and it puts you into more of like an over-the-shoulder manual aiming kind of mode, which is, I'm assuming, probably better if you're playing on mouse and keyboard. Alright, got some new Dom parts. Oh, GPO1. Haven't seen him yet. Okay. Oh, and Jim Customs. Nice. Oh, something's going on with Tao. There we go. And Gundam Alex, nice, nice. Didn't get anything from that one. I did one. I got an arm. That's something. Camphor. Definitely gonna go for the Camphor. We got Hygog. Who else do we need? Oh, holy shit. I didn't know he could do that. Okay, so I guess he just has the whole ass nuclear missile. Cool. Okay. This seems to be like some like UC OVAs type stuff. Alright, who are we fighting? Oh, Absolus, okay. Okay. I feel like this one's going to be better to take on at range than to try to melee. Although I can always do this. Oh my god, what even is that attack, dude? I'm not even paying attention to what Tao is saying. I'm sure it's not important. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Nope. I'm running out of parts to attack. Nope. That is really unreliable. That didn't really do much to him. Nope. There we go. He's done. I'm playing online now, only by accident, and there was like this weird random Gunpla that showed up as a statue. It was like a... Oh wait, you know what it was? It was the spooky scary skeletons meme. It was the dude with like the black morph suit and the pumpkin head. Said the guy dip, see if I can catch more of you if you're streaming back. Okay, I'm probably not going to be streaming for too long, man pig, but goodbye. Yeah, the Apsos would be an insane 1/144th kit. Oh, finally, bazooka. Right, we got the double-bladed Keltovich. I already had one of those. Goof custom heat saber. Dom heat saber. Okay, that's the Ground Gundam's missile launcher, I think. GPO-1 rifle. Oh, cool. I already had a camper shotgun, now I've got a pair. And a Zaku bazooka. Pretty high-level Red Dragon head, might actually switch that out for the one I've got right now. On my Astray. I already had pretty much all of this stuff. I think that's higher level than my other Infinite Justice head, so that's pretty useful. Didn't have a Goof custom head yet, I don't think. Or a GM custom head, so that's cool. Didn't have a GM custom body either, or the GPO2 body, although I don't really like the GPO2, so I'm probably not going to be using it much. GPO1 arm, NT1 arm, okay, that's cool, I've got a pair of those now. High-level Infinite Justice legs, I might be using those. Bunch of Jin and Astray backpacks, I already have a ton of these. I think I already had a Gym custom backpack too, so... Oh, ground pack, I didn't have that yet. Most of this is stuff I have. There's still some cool new stuff in here. Didn't have a GM custom shield. Didn't have a GPO2 shield. That was all right. That was all right. I don't think I would do too much grinding in that mission though. Most of that was stuff I already have. All right, what's in the messenger? A little bit of story stuff. Let me see if I can upgrade myself with any of those parts. Because, you know, I bet the legs for the Infinite Justice probably have a good melee combo on them too, because he has those shin beams. I'll fix the colors on those later. No new backpacks that I really want. I want to see if that red frame, red dragon head is higher HP, lower reaction speed. I don't really know if I want that trade-off. Infinite Justice head's a downgrade. What bodies? Yeah, none of these bodies are anything I'd want to use. Okay. Oh, hey, Omega. We're playing through Chapter 2 today. I've done some grinding off screen, so I got a bunch of Seed, G-Gundam, and Wing parts. Yeah, oh yeah, wait, Omega, I'm really enjoying the game, too. I've been pretty much playing it non-stop since I got it. Coloring. So let's use a preset color for this. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Actually, the Double O Riser colors looks pretty good. We'll just stick with those. Alright. And I just gotta remember to change my EX skills again. So I'm gonna want... Okay, so I got a Beam Saber combo. Griffin Blade, there they are. Okay. So let me just jump into test mode and see how this looks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's basically like the Chaos Gundam, but cooler. And I've still got a saber combo. Perfect. Perfect. Still got my beams. Still got my missiles. Okay. That'll work great. That's perfect. Played for almost 6 hours and go fast. Oh yeah, this game just eats up time. Everything went above my expectations when it came to customization. Yeah, they really went all out with the customization. I love the diorama mode too. I've been playing around with that a lot too. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how my Gundam is right now. I think we'll just focus on playing some more story missions. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Anyone familiar with Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow? You can use excess souls to craft better weapons. I think there's something like that in this game, but you unlock it at the end of Chapter 2, so we're gonna try to fairly quickly get through Chapter 2 here so that we can... 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is probably the second to last mission for this chapter, so once we finish this chapter, we should be able to do some more crafting with our parts to make them better. And that means we'll be able to focus more on aesthetics and functionality because we'll be able to make any parts we want high level. Anyway, speaking of the skull relief design builder parts and the ABC cloak and the crossbone, it's kind of weird that with all the suits in this game, we don't have a crossbone full cloth, so kind of wondering if that's going to be one of our DLC units. I feel like the crossbone full cloth, the GM Sniper 2, and the Rita Z are probably the weirdest exclusions we have so far. Oh wow, we got everyone together. Oh hey MJ, welcome to the stream. We've just been playing through Chapter 2. I did some grinding off screen on the quest missions, and I got a whole just absolute metric crap ton of Astray parts. I got a whole bunch of Seed and Destiny parts. I got a bunch of Wing parts, a bunch of G Gundam parts. So I am absolutely loaded up on pieces right now, and we're just playing through the story mode. And yeah, Omega, they do a good job of giving you some really cool suits early on, so it feels like you have a lot of customization options. I remember I think with New Gundam Breaker, sometimes it kind of felt like you didn't really have access to a lot of the really cool suits until later in the game, so I'm glad they give you some stuff early on that you can really go to town with on your customization here. Oh wow, MJ, you've already finished the game. That's cool. Yeah, I'm still here on Chapter 2. I'm probably going to play the story mode on stream, and then I'm going to do the quests and other bonus content off stream. So we're doing Chapter 2 today. Need to get more parts, well, more grinding, but this time it's fun. Yeah, it's really fun even when you're grinding, especially if you're using the... Wait, did I use a brake part? I can't remember if I used a brake booster or not. Oh well. It'll become really obvious once we actually start playing, because boy oh boy is the difference in drops obvious when you're using a brake booster. Wow, she's so rich she doesn't even know how much her Gunpla cost. Yep, she's an Ojosama. The gun barrel strike is I think it's a bonus for the deluxe edition, I believe. It's either the deluxe or the ultimate edition comes with the gun barrel strike parts. So if you don't have one of those editions, you don't have those pieces. I want to do 1 or 2 quests after you unlock synthesis so you can upgrade rarity. Okay. Of all the series included, they included Gundam Sentinel. Yes, there's quite a few suits from Sentinel. No Gundam Mark V as far as I know, unless they added it as a surprise edition, but they do have the FAS, they have the XS, the S, and the S booster. Although with the popularity of the Mark V, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets added as a DLC unit. Yeah, Lynn, why are you so poor? Probably Gundam Breaker 4 is the cast of characters. Yeah, I barely care about the story. I'm just playing out the cutscenes for like the 7 people in chat that care about the story, but I'm not super engaged with this. Did anyone buy this game for anything but a paint by number story? Absolutely no one. No one plays Gundam Breaker for the story. I've heard lots of people say good things about Gundam Breaker 2's story, but I've never seen like the actual story firsthand, so I can't really endorse it on my own without seeing that. Still better than dude, anything's better than the Build Metaverse story. Like at least this qualifies as a story. Like the more I see like the Build series go deeper and deeper into future series, the more it makes me appreciate Build Fighters, and honestly even Build Fighters Try to a lesser extent, because I used to think that a lot of my love for that show was just nostalgia because I saw it like, you know, a decade ago or whatever, but I went back and rewatched some bits of Build Fighters recently, and no, that show unironically holds up really well. Like, it is a straight up good anime. It's easy to forget with how far some of the newer Build series have fallen. Funny to me is that this game in particular has a good English dub because they didn't tell the VAs to have the cadence of the Japanese actors. That's good. I'm still glad I played in Japanese though, because I just like Japanese dubs better in general, and also apparently Dio's voice actor is Chaos, so that's pretty fun. I'm sure there's probably other voice actors in here I'd recognize, I just don't know them off the top of my head. Build Fighters is a really good story even now. Oh, absolutely. Love Build Fighters. Okay. Oh, it's another HOV mission. Okay, let's see. Oh, Death Scythe. That. I wish the auto lock-on was a little more reliable. There we go. Okay. Anyone else by the HOV? It locks on fine. It's just a little tricky to tell which specific enemy you're going to lock onto, especially if you're surrounded by a bunch of them, like by the HLV. Yeah, I don't think I have a brake booster activated. I'm going to go back and restart this. Oh wait, I did. Never mind. Oh well. Oh well. Gundam Build Fighters actually holds up for a hobby anime, not just Gundam. Yeah, one of my favorite styles of anime is the ones where they take something that's like not like really a serious sport, but they treat it like it's like some hyper serious like sports tournament anime, right? Stuff like Food Wars, for example, where it's basically like your classic like international tournament sports anime, but it's with cooking. Like, I love those type of shows where they take something that's like completely like non-serious and almost ridiculous, but they make like a really serious competitive story out of it. And Build Fighters definitely falls into that category. Okay. So we ended up burning a booster there because I didn't realize that I had one active, but whatever. I've got plenty of them and they're easy to get a hold of. I think you can also buy them as microtransactions, but I'm not sure why you would with how easy they are to get. Okay, good. Got some heavy arms parts from that. No, I don't think Build Fighters and Breaker take place in the same universe. I think they're different timelines. In fact, before Metaverse, I don't think it was even clear if Build Fighters and Build Divers took place in the same timeline. I'm pretty sure the Breaker games and the Breaker Battlelog anime are in one timeline, and then the other Build stuff is in the other, at least as far as I understand. Oh, it's one of these guys. I probably shouldn't be trying to fight this while we've got a HLV to protect, though, so... I'm gonna go back here. Oh, there's an Ultron on the field. I want him. Nope. Gotta take care of that tall geese. Ah, crap. He's too close. Come on. Drop down. There you go. Okay, how did that miss him? He was literally right next to me. He was literally right next to me. Okay, Wing Zero Custom. Honestly, never really been a fan of the Wing Zero Custom. Never really been my thing. I don't like the weird angel wings on it. Crap, the HLV is getting kind of low. I'm getting too distracted fighting specific guys. I need to be more spread out. Okay, that's you taken care of, and that's you taken care of. Okay. And there it goes. All right, that wasn't too bad. I probably had a little more time there than I thought I did. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the angel wings on the Wing Zero Custom, but weirdly enough, I did actually see a Chinese third-party kit recently that had a similar style of wings, where they had like the mecha feathery angel wings, and they actually made it work really well. So it can work theoretically. I just don't like the way they executed it for the Wing Zero. Okay, I kind of prefer the crossbone parts over either of the F91 suits in this game. And yes, there are only 2 F91 suits in this game, unfortunately. I think I already have a victory, or at least most of the victory. Yeah, don't really want the Denanzon parts that much. It'd be nice if they added the Vigdagina, but the actual F91 stuff that's here doesn't impress me a ton. No, we got the backpack at least. That's pretty cool. Oh, wrong move. And I don't have enough for my big Garobi shots. Ooh, victory dash. Hopefully I got the dash backpack and not just more generic victory parts. Gatling gun, that's something. Yeah, that's F91 and Denanzon. The random old kid of the Denanzon. Wait, is that really just the... We're just fighting victories? Okay. I mean, I already have most of the victory stuff, but... Okay. I guess we'll just clear out this mission quick then. Ah, there's the V-Dash backpack. Okay. And the Mega Rifle. Nice. That's basically everything I need for the V-Dash now. Oh, Rising and Shining, okay. I have most of these, but I don't think I have all of them, so this would be a good opportunity to stock up. Hell yeah. Shining fingered the Shining Gundam. I've not watched Ben 2, no. Alright, Omega, see you later. Yeah, I wasn't even remotely paying attention to the story. Mm-hmm. Level 10, alright. Yeah, it's interesting how a lot of features in this game are unlocked as you level up, because sometimes when you... Oh yeah, I really didn't do as well as I should have in Wave 1. Sometimes when you, Sometimes when you look at the Steam reviews for this, you can really tell how many people played the game for an hour and then returned it, because they'll be complaining about features not being there that are in the game. You just have to actually play the game to unlock them, so that's kind of funny. I get why they did it, but it seems like it sort of backfired on them in that regard, because a lot of people didn't seem to understand that you are actually unlocking features as you continue to play the game. Great swords, okay. I'm assuming that's maybe the Epion's blade? Yeah, okay. Cool. And we got the Epion's whip. Alright, so I got a full Epion now. Those are the only parts I needed from it. Arch Gundam sword, interesting. Already had all of this. Now I've got 2 Twin Buster rifles, that's pretty nice. Yeah, game journalist mentality. Surprisingly, though, game journalists seem to be generally positive on this one. The few like news article style reviews I saw of this were giving it pretty high praise. But I think it helps that the only people that play this are actual Gundam fans, so it's not going to be as appealing to like the casual normies that don't know what they're doing. V2 rifle, okay. V-dash rifle, got all of that stuff. I think I already had a Sandrock head. I think I already had the Wing Zero head as well, or some other variant of it. Yeah, I'm not big on the Denanzon. It's nice that it's here, but I never really find myself using parts from it. I already had a Hexa head. Didn't have a heavy arms chest though, that's nice. Oggy's 2 chest, that's useful. Epion chest, I don't think I had that yet either. Anyone? Victory Gundam. I think I had the Rising chest. I didn't have the Shining chest though. That one's important to have. So hopefully I'm going to be able to complete my Rising and Shining Gundams after this. Alright, more F91 parts. I think that's the Rising arm I already had. I didn't have that Shining arm though. Crossbone. Wing. Already had the Epion's arm. I think I needed that V2 arm as well. I think I had heavy arms. Oh, these are low level too. Man, the leveling on these is so random. Like, sometimes you get level 8 parts, sometimes you get level 2 parts, or level 3. Kind of all over the place. Looks like we got almost the entire F91. Epion backpack, heavy arms backpack, EW backpack, nice. Let's see, V2 backpack, I don't think I had that before. And the V-dash. V-dash backpack's actually really useful. I could think of a lot of customs I'd do with that. Sadly, Reborn's Gundam is not in this Kurogane. It's one of those weird omissions where it really should be here, but it isn't. So hopefully they add that as DLC, because I do really like the Reborn's Gundam. Get some wing shields, Epion. Okay. That was pretty decent. There was an article that gave it a 6 out of 10, but stank out of AI. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that one. Yeah, one of those... There was one review where it really did seem like it was written by a machine. Let's... I think now that I've gotten some more high-level parts, I should be switching out some stuff on my Astray. So let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm going to sort by level and then new order. Okay, so Red Dragon head is my highest one. I do also have the Sandrock head, though. Slightly lower in some ways, slightly higher in others. I think I'll keep the Astray head. Body. That Epion body is really high level. Kshatriya body too, although his head literally sinks down inside of it. Yeah, let's use the Epion body. Ooh, heavy arms. Do I have... I don't have another high-level heavy arms arm for the other side. If I did, I totally would have changed it. I got Serpent Custom. And just a cannon. Just a cannon arm's a pretty big upgrade. Do I have a... No, I don't have a high level just a cannon arm over here either. Well, I'll mix them. I'll do a... Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Heavy arms and just a cannon arms together actually blend pretty well. Oh, I did lose a skill, though. Yeah, I'm happy with the Infinite Justice legs. I'm not going to change those. So, for the backpack... I could go F91. I think the basic Extreme Gundam is in this game, Reiji. I'm not 100% sure, though. I hope they add most of the emissions for mobile as it had a larger roster. I mean, I don't think we'll get most of them because the roster size was insane, but I do think we're going to get at least a few ported over. Oh, no Extreme Gundam. Okay, that's unfortunate. I must have misremembered that then. Can I adjust the scale? Yeah, here we go. I want to make it a little bigger. And then I'm going to change the position. So it's a little lower on his back. Like that. There. Okay. Perfect. Now, let's see what we have for long-range weapons. So I'm going to sort by... we want these to be... We want rifles and long rifles, no machine guns, no Gatling guns or bazookas. So what is my highest level rifle? It's the Twin Buster rifle. I guess that makes sense. Equip that with default colors. Now... I could do another beam rifle, but I'd kind of like something more machine gun styled. I'm thinking machine guns and Gatling guns, or bazookas. If I have a high-level bazooka, I won't say no. I do have a crazy high-level Zaki machine gun. Oh, but I've also got... Oh, yeah, I gotta... Dude. I mean, it's so low power, though. I guess it's like low power per individual bullet, high bullet output, so... I mean, I gotta use the Heavy Arms Gatling. I've got the Heavy Arms Gatling, I gotta use it, right? Like, you don't pass up an opportunity like that. This is still my strongest beam saber, although now I do have the Victory Saber that I could put on the other side. Not to be confused with Victory Saber from Transformers Victory. GPO2 shield looks too ugly. Sandrock shield works. Epion shield, okay. I think I'll stick with the Astray shield. So now for our skills. So we got VSBR and Zero System. Zero System's just a movement buff, so I'm going to say VSBR. And for our OP skills, holy crap, we have a lot. We got the heavy arm shoulder missiles. Man, it's so overwhelming. Like, there's way more skills here than I actually have slots. And I don't think the army knife's going to be that useful. So that one I have already. I'm not using that. I could do self-destruct. Let's try self-destruct, and then let's try the micro missiles, and we'll see how those look, and then we'll adjust from here on out. So self-destruct is okay. It's like an AOE explosion. Yeah, I mean that could work. I mean, it might be worth it to keep the heavy arms missiles here because they're on a separate cooldown from the dual missiles, so I could spam them one after another. That actually might be a good idea to keep those around. I still have both my melee combos. Wow, that VSBR seems kind of lame. Like, I don't know, maybe... I guess it does a fair amount of damage. It's just the effect of the shot that it fires looks super lame. Yeah. Seems decent from damage output, though. So let me see what my other options are, because I might replace the self-destruct. No, sadly, Core Gundam is not in this game. Let's see. Instead of self-destruct, I could have army knife. I don't know if that's gonna be. It might be worth keeping self-destruct just for the memes, depending on how effective the army knife is. Oh, it's just a one-hit. Yeah. It's like a one-hit knockdown. Yeah, I think I'd rather have self-destruct. 8 option slots total, but you can only use 4 of them, right? Like if I put self-destruct here, and I put army knife here, like I can't access that second set of skills, right? Like I have to choose one set or the other. That's how I understand it, at least. Oh, never mind. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Well, that changes that. I don't, Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. I had no idea that's how those worked. I assumed that the 2 palettes were like something you had to choose between when you launched your suit. Does that have a charge shot? No. Oh yeah, look at that Gatling. Hell yeah. Excellent weapon choice. Okay. I'm happy with how this is right now. Swap using the D-pad. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, we're going to apply changes. Now that we're a little bit higher level, we can go ahead and, I believe, finish up Chapter 2. Look at this guy. A little more white than before. Actually, you know what? I'm going to jump back into the customization mode because I don't like the colors on the VSBRs. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, that works. Not quite the same. Actually, I would rather have a closer shade of red. You know what? Having the yellow on the sides does kind of match the yellow on the Savior Gundam and makes it look, the Savior Gundam hip binders, and makes it look a little more cohesive. So oh wait, hang on. I need to go in there and adjust the center of the backpack because now that's blue. So just adjust that real quick and I think we'll be good. Yeah, there we go. I don't like those sections being white either. I'm gonna change those to gold. And that'll be good. I don't have any spoilers to talk about it as a playable unit necessarily. I mean, it was in the trailers. I think most people know it's in the game. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with how this guy looks right now. Oh yeah, look at that. Actually, I wonder if I could fit more builder's parts on him. Let's see how crazy we can let this go. I've already got full EX and OP skills. Well, I guess if the builder's parts add OP skills, that doesn't matter because I can have the 2 pallets. Double Gatlings. I didn't really like the shield bits that much. Best antennas just for aesthetics. Anti-ship swords? Maybe. Maybe I could fit them in the legs somewhere. I don't need more guns. Oh, we got the Barbatos armor. Oh, funnel rack. Oh, funnel. We got funnel racks. Okay, well, once we find a place to put these. Where do we put these funnel racks? And it looks kind of tacked on. I don't know. Into the head? No. Oh, perfect. Right on the side of the VSBRs. 180mm cannons. Oh, I can give him an edgelord cloak. Barely fits around him, though. There. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. And the gold even kind of fits in with the color scheme, too. Although I might make them red. Yeah, I think I'll still make them red. Oh, crap. The funnels are EX skills. Something's going to have to go. I don't really want to get rid of armor repair. I like these. You know what? I haven't needed to use armor repair too much, so we're just gonna try our luck. Yeah, there's no OP skill for the funnels. I haven't messed around too much with weathering and decals because I generally don't like the weathered look of the kits as much as I do clean builds, and decals are cool, but you kind of have to adjust their... You have to like adjust their position every time you change out parts, and since I'm changing my equipment so much, I don't want to decide on a decal set until I've got a configuration that I'm really happy with. Okay, so there's our funnels. All right, that's pretty useful. You know what? Yeah, okay, I think that's a good trade-off. I'm okay with not being able to heal myself in order to use funnels. I'm okay with that. So, let's apply those changes. Jump into paint. Something red. That kind of works, but it's the wrong shade of red. Oh, that's fine. Darabalde red works. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna blueprint this. So this is my previous Gundam. Right? And you know what? I think I'll keep him around as his own blueprint because I have a little bit of nostalgia for him, but this is my new one. Yeah. Yeah, a bit of an upgrade. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will add a couple decals. How about... I could do one on the... I'm going to do one on the waist armor. Do a... We can do a 0.2 for 2S. Density. Oh, opacity. I want it up a little more like that. Red, probably. I feel like red's probably the best one to use there. Now what do we do for this next one? Let's do a... classes, personal crest. What's our Junk Guild one? Lando Bell. I honestly can't remember if there was a Junk Guild logo or not. I think there was, right? It was like the one with the sort of hexagon pattern. F91 backpack BSBRs with savior cannons, you madman. Oh yeah, I'm going full back cannons. I am going full backpack cannons. What looks cool here? Okay, you know what? He's gonna be one of those weebs that just has like a random Chinese character tattooed on his leg and he has no idea what it actually says. There. The tattoo artist told him it means power, but he actually got it off a Chinese takeout menu. Oh, Rehome 1 was Junk Guild, right. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. You know what though? I think I am going to make him walk instead of hover. And I'm going to save the blueprint. Oh hey Kami, welcome to the stream. How'd you rank this game versus other mecha games I've played? I mean, probably at the top. Like, this is everything I could want from a Gundam game. I've been really enjoying this so far. Oh, wrong desk. I enjoyed this a lot more than Armored Core 1, Cat. Armored Core 1 is... I feel like it's not fair to call it worse than GBO2 because GBO2 is a recent game, so I feel like it deserves harsher criticism than a PS1 game that was doing the best with its hardware, but Armored Core 1 was not a fun time. I did not like my time with that game. Okay, so this should be the end of Chapter 2 because it seems like they're doing 5 missions per chapter. So we're gonna get double Zeta parts at the end. Recommends level 9, so we'll see how this goes. Activating brake booster. Definitely activated it this time, so we know for sure. Oh, it defaulted back to that suit in the main menu. Interesting. His arms are just constantly clipping through the savior binders. What improvements do you think the game needs? I would like it if you could mirror parts that are asymmetrical. So for things like the launcher and sword strike shoulders, if you could flip them around to the other side, that would be nice, so you could double them up. Or for suits like the Astroth, where the arms are asymmetrical. Also, on top of that, I would like it if you could put shields on both sides, because for suits like the Full Armor Thunderbolt Gundam, where the shields are not just on the right side, the way the game handles them is a little weird, and I kind of wish you could like choose which arm your shield was on, or even have 2 shields doubled up. That would be really nice to see as well. Also, something that I haven't brought up before that I'd kind of like to see out of the game that would just be a little quality of life thing, but if you want to use like a specific Gundam as a starting point for your custom, it can be kind of annoying to do because you have to dig through all your parts to find the pieces for it. So if when you selected a part from a Gundam, there was just a little option in the drop-down menu to like apply all other available parts for that Gundam, that would be nice, right? So you could like select the Exia head and have it just automatically equip whatever other Exia parts you have. Just so you have like a starting point for customization. I think that would be a really nice low quality of life thing. Feet and waist as separate parts to be nice, arms and shoulders as separate parts to be nice, but that's a little more on the complicated side. Why is the Wound Wart not in GB4? Oh no, the Wound Wart's in GB4. The Wound Wart's absolutely in GB4. All three of these are kind of crappy answers.
やめるってことです。
Yeah, an auto build feature, exactly.
すみません。突然妙なことを言ってしまって。
Yeah, there aren't presets for specific MS. You have preset color schemes, but not presets for the parts.
こんなことゲームの中で話すような話題ではありませんでしたね。失礼しました。
Yeah. Woundwart's in GB4. Every single suit that was in New Breaker and any game prior to it except for mobile is in GB4. They have the full roster and they're just adding on to it. The only suits you're not going to see here from previous games would be some of the suits from mobile just because of how crazy the roster was there. Yeah, the Woundward is weird because they added it before it actually had a kit.
あ、そうでした。
I'm not sure how well Sheena's MS would work as a real-life custom because the S Gundam's backpack is way bigger compared to the Impulse Gundam. They definitely scaled it down for this custom. Also, the Wing Zero head would be too small. Are there any assets from mobile in this game? I have no idea. The models for the suits I've seen so far have been pretty high fidelity, so I can't imagine that for stuff like the Garibaldi or Ariel, they're reusing mobile models. But they could be. I mean, who knows? I never played mobile on anything more than a tiny phone screen, so maybe the models were higher fidelity than I thought. Yeah, any color scheme where the V-fin is like a contrasting color that isn't yellow, it always looks weird. Like the green V-fin or the red V-fin. Like if it's on a suit where that's the primary color of the Gundam, it's fine, but when a secondary color is used for the V-fin that's not yellow, it just looks really jarring.
実はタオさんやリリンさんと楽しませていただきましたが。
So where's the MGSD DLC? No MGSDs. No MGSDs. Just regular SD.
あなたとご一緒させていただけますか？
Oh, in GB4, the Woundwart's weird because there's two right arms, one with a composite shield and one without. Yeah. And then you can select the long blade rifle and long keep blade as weapons. Yes. Yeah, the way they handle integrated weapons in this game is interesting. They do something similar for the Legulus and Gaffran because their beam sabers are integrated into their arms. So after you select the arm for them, you can then select the beam saber as your primary weapon. Kind of an interesting way to handle that for those suits that have integrated weapons like that.
では
I like horrible color schemes unironically. Oh, you like the dollar store bootleg look? The brightly neon colored Gundam in a packaging that says Super Robot on it, and it has like a picture of like a fucking Megazord on the side or something that's at 140p. And there's a picture of Shrek on the other side. Also, it's in a 2-pack with a Batman figure for some reason. Oh, I forgot to adjust the missile pods to sit correctly on the arms. Oh well. I'll fix that when we get back from the mission.
作戦開始です。
Go. What do we... Oh, Barzam, sweet. Oh, hell yeah. We got the good suits now. Barzam, Pallas Athena, Bjarliant. Oh, yeah. This is officially the base taste thread. This is the base taste mission. I love watching the bullets just warp out the side of the gun. Oh yeah, I love being able to double tap the missiles like that. That's so fun. Oh, Harairu? Okay. Okay. Man, this is going to be definitely a mission to do some grinding on. Absolutely. I completely whiffed that. Oh. Oh, that kills me. Oh, shit. I thought I'd just be able to get back up. I didn't realize that would actually kill me. Well, My teammates aren't going to help me, so I guess I need to revive myself. That was dumb. Oh, shit. I just did it again. I just did it again. Okay, I need to remove that from my moveset because I can't keep accidentally self-destructing my mobile suit. I love the idea that there's like a self-destruct button inside the cockpit, but instead of being like the big red button that's under the protective shield so you can't hit it, it's just like a normal-ass key on the control panel, so it's like right next to the shoot button. And Lo just keeps like accidentally bumping it with his elbow. I have not been listening to a word she's been saying. Oh, man, this is a great mission. We got 00 suits, we got Advance of Zeta suits. This is where they've been hiding the good stuff. Alright, what are we fighting? Quanta, okay, okay. I do like some Quanta parts. And Susanoo and Arch. Alright, well, let's take care of... Wow, that should have got him. I don't know why that didn't work, but whatever. Actually, I think I will prioritize Quanta first. Literally just... Oh, for fuck's sake. Again? Again? Okay, well, I hope I don't do that again, because that's my last retry ticket. I keep just reflexively hitting that button. Going, oh, let's see what this button does. Oh, the same thing it always does. Kill me. Alright, what are we fighting? Double Riser, okay. Oh, is this gonna be the perfect raid? Alright, alright. Cool. Crap. I just remembered I have funnels. I should probably be using those. Oh, that one. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was right on top of me. Okay. I need to be a little more careful, maybe. Oh, crap. Okay. Where's the boundaries of the map? I'm assuming it's the edges of this circle. Alright. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Yes, reflexive self-destruct. I am removing that from my moveset and I'm never touching it again. I have no idea why that's even a feature. Wow, somehow got S rank still. Despite blowing myself up 3 times in a row. Man, I have so much GP, I don't even know what you're supposed to do with it. I've already bought all the suits I want to buy. I've bought all the diorama stuff. Oh. Melee fists. Okay. I've not played AC6, but I don't think I would enjoy it more than GB4. I'm really, really liking GB4. Fire your tactical nuclear warhead as a warning shot to show enemies you mean business. Oh, there we go. There's the melee hands. Nice, nice. Got a Harut sword. It's a Susanoo sword, I think. Oh, we got the Jin Sword 5. Nice. I think that's from the Hirairu, I believe. That's from the Hazel. Those are for Dynamez. The Jinx machine gun. The End Sword rifle mode. The Arch sword in rifle mode. Hazel head, nice. Barzam head, that's going to get some use. A higher level 00 head than I had before, nice. Kyrios, Sabanya, Qantas heads. I really like Qantas head. Like, I said before that my favorite is the Bill Burnings head, but the Qantas head's pretty close behind it. The Quanta, really the whole Exia line, the Exia, the Quanta, the 00, they have really nice head designs. Someone made a Mazigan in Breaker 4. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. You can make anything in Breaker 4. Dynamez Torso? Ooh, I'm going to use that. Oh, wait, that's level 8? Oh, hell yeah, I'm using the Dynamez Torso. Absolutely. Virtue Torso, also level 8. Oh, we got the Barzam arms. Yarlant Custom arm, nice. Dynamez arm. Yeah, I'm going to grind this map so much because there's so many good suits here. Between the Yarlant, the Barzam, the Advance of Zeta suits, the 00 suits, everything here is just an absolute must-have. Absolutely. Absolutely. Got Harut legs. I wonder if they have the final battle version of the Harut legs with the boosters on them. Oh, we got the Zabanya legs with the funnels. Let's go. Man, Quanta's legs are just a really solid pair of just standard Gundam legs. Ryroot backpack. Oh, GN, double GN drives backpack. Okay. And the Virtues. Nice. Oh, we got the Qantas sword bits pack. And a piece of the doubles. Oh, Double Zeta's backpack. Okay, that's going to be useful. Got a shield booster. Oh, that's the only Palace Athena part I got? Oh, that's kind of a bummer. GN shield, nice. Couple Curios shields. Kind of was hoping I'd get more from the... Palace Athena, but oh well. And that's the end of Chapter 4. Or Chapter 2. Alright. Yeah, aside from the random self-destructing, I really like this configuration that I have. So I went on a date where I completely tuned out every single word she said and just focused on fighting. I'm sure there was a story in there somewhere. Alex, I think I enjoyed Stardust Memory from what I saw of it a bit more than F91. F91 is not even bad necessarily, it's just it's just kind of nothing. Like, I can kind of see that there was something they were going for there, but they never really got to do it, so I feel like the movie that we got is just kind of a giant disappointment. Yep, she's in a Jo-sama, okay. Same as Sarah from Gundam Metaverse. Interesting. I wouldn't think they'd be reusing voice actors from series that are that close together.
そのこと以外では苦労なく生活をさせてもらってきたのです。だからなのでしょうか。物事に淡白な人間になっていたんですよね。
They still have the skill mastery system where you use the move from certain parts and master it, which you can use other part. I have no idea. If they have that, it's probably something that unlocks later on, because I haven't encountered it yet. MJ would probably know, though, because he's finished the game already.
これまで習い事やスポーツなど親から言われていろいろとやってきましたが、特に興味も湧かず。
I have not seen reviews of any of the 30 Minutes Fantasy stuff.
と言えるものもなかったんです。それが学校の授業でネットゲームというものが性にあったのでしょうか。生まれて初めて自分の意思でやりたいと思うようになりました。いつもは自分の立場もあってなかなか周りと馴染めないことが多いのですが、この世界では皆さんのように自然体でお付き合い。
Oh yeah, Victory Gundam's in this, Victory Gundam's in this, Victory Dash, and Victory 2. And that's, I think, the only things we have from Victory. Outside of the Hexa Head, but that's just a minor variant. But yeah, there's no, as far as I know, there's no Gun Easy, there's no Shokyu, so I think they could have gone a little deeper with the Victory suits, maybe, than just doing the main Gundams. Yeah, I'd say 5 out of 10 is pretty close to my rating for F91 too. It's just kind of, it's just there. Could have been better, but wasn't completely terrible. Oh yeah, they have the Assault Buster parts and the Dash parts as well. But like, it's the stuff that you would expect. It's like the kits that you can make using the parts from the HGs, except not even that, because they don't have Second V. Oh man, Second V would be awesome in this. Yeah, Second V and the Gun Blastor / Gun Easy would be really cool to have in this game, but maybe they will. I feel like the Second V gets a fair-ish amount of attention from Bandai. Like, they gave it a clear color Gundam base kit for some reason, so maybe it's a model that does fairly well for them. So hey, maybe it'll show up in the DLC. Oh, you can. Okay, it just takes a crap ton of evolved material to get the parts to max rarity. Okay, cool.
その対処でログインする時間もなかなか取れない状況で、でもとりあえず今はこの時間を楽しませていただこうかなと思っています。もしどうすることもできなければ、またその時に改めてご相談させていただいても。ありがとうございます。
I'm way too excited for this conversation.
あ、すみません。この話。
Oh yeah, Narrative Gundam. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't hear anything about the Narrative Gundam being in this. I wonder if they added it or not. Because I saw a screenshot of the Sinanju Stein in the Neo Zeong 2, so I would assume they added the Sinanju Stein. So if they have the Sinanju Stein, they should also have the narrative then. Unless they did they model the entire Sinanju Stein for that one boss unit and not give us a customizable version of it? I hope not. That would be insane if they did. Why would they make the Stein for the boss and not give us a customizable version? Oh, why am I here? Okay, yeah, this is the custom that I was talking about, the spooky, scary skeletons guy. Narrative DLC, duh, I guess. They did, wow, that's... I can't believe they do that. Like, it's right there. They could have just made a customizable, playable Sinanju Stein. So anyways, I gotta permanently disable the self-destruct system before I do something I can't take back. Alright, I'm assuming it's on the Epion body. Or not. Wait, is that part of the heavy arms? No? Who's causing the self-destructibility then? It's the Epion. Okay, so it's Epion's fault. Well, I'm gonna switch out the torso anyways, so I was gonna do Dynamez's torso. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do the Dynamez torso so we don't have to deal with the Epion self-destruct anymore. Now for the head, I'm gonna keep the head, I think. Ooh, that one's an upgrade though. I'll use this one and I'll adjust the head. I'll adjust the head so it's actually... Nope. I'll adjust the head so you can actually see it over the torso. There we go. The head kind of looks like it's just floating in space now. Like if you bring it all the way up, you can see it doesn't actually extend the joint. It just kind of lifts the head up, but I do want to have it fairly high up there so it's not completely sunken into the torso. There we go. Okay, so let's look at this, let's look at this synthesis thing. So let's grab a part, like the Infinite Justice legs here, and let's see what synthesize does. Reinforcement synthesis and evolution synthesis can be performed on mobile suits and equipment. Reinforcement synthesis increases the parts level, evolution synthesis increases the rarity. Okay, so you synthesize to make both of those go up. No one has the Mighty Strike Freedom yet. That's going to be added later on as a DLC. It's a free DLC, but it is a later content update. When a part with an inherent ability is selected, synthesizing will allow the base part to inherit the inherent ability. Interesting. Okay, so you can combine abilities now. If the base part is synthesized with another part with the same ability, that part will gain experience points to raise the level of the inherent ability. Okay. Cool. I want to sort by level. So what happens if we just dump a bunch of like level 1 parts into, like, let's say we go like a couple of... Oh, it shows me how much the level goes up. Okay. And they don't have to be the same part. Like, let me see if I have some more. Let me see if I have some more. Well, I don't really want to use that one. Let me see if I have some lower Infinite Justice legs to see if that gives me, like, a better bonus or something. Sort. Filter by Gundam Seed Destiny. I do have an Infinite Justice part. Okay, let's try adding this. So what's that going to do? You haven't gotten to the part where it starts to drop plastic yet. That will increase only the rarity or level of the part without needing to synth 2 parts together. Okay, should be somewhere in the middle of Chapter 3. Got it. No, I don't... Well, I guess... I don't know if they're going to add the Destroy Gundam, but if the Destroy Gundam is in this game, it would be as a boss unit, not as a customizable character. Actually, I'll do alphabetical first, then level, then rarity. That way all the parts of the same Gundam are grouped together. Okay, so... grab some Zaki Warrior legs, and then Blast Impulse legs. So now... Okay. Okay, so how does this work? Max duration break combo. Do I have to choose some of these? Or do they all, like... Oh, am I choosing where the EXP goes, I think? Yes, I saw the Chogokin ice cream bar. That was pretty funny. By then, you'll get derivation synthesized. I messed around with it just now. From my understanding, sacrifice a part to something new you haven't picked up yet. Okay. Oh wait, am I just I'm not upgrading these, I'm just shuffling them around, aren't I? So then let's go... If I only have 2 abilities, I guess I go... Max duration combo would be nice. And then... Maybe HP recovery? Or no, I like item drop rate. I think that's good. Okay, so I guess next. Expected synthesis results. Here we go. Go from level 8 to level 10. Increased HP, increased movement. New abilities. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. I'll definitely play around with that some off screen. I recommend max break combo duration, really helps with getting S ranks. Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. So cool. I can actually pick and choose which parts I want for my Gundam based off how they look now, instead of just what I have that's a high enough level. So I can really start like modifying and experimenting with my own designs, which is really cool. So I'm gonna definitely look forward to doing that. But I think I'll be doing that off stream because we've completed chapter 2 today, and that's kind of what I set out to do with this stream. We've been here for about 2 hours and 48 minutes, and I think that's a pretty good stream length, so I think we're going to finish up pretty soon. So I forgot to plug this in the last couple things, so as always, New Type HQ, there's still a channel sponsor, there's still an affiliate link down in the description if you want to get yourself some kits and you're in the US. It helps support the channel. It's an affiliate link. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed it. It doesn't really help in the algorithm since stream VODs don't really get recommended to people much, but go ahead and do it anyways. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Had a good stream today. Seen really good turnout for these Gundam Breaker streams, so I'm glad to see you guys showing up for them. Glad to see you're enjoying them. And as always, I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and as I tab back into OBS, I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Have a nice weekend.